There's a thing called survivor guilt, and it comes in many forms. But a lot of people get it when someone close to them has ended their life, and they think, well, what more could I have done? Maybe if I had asked them some questions at some point. Maybe if I had said to them, how are you doing really? But, you know, I wore the guilt of that like a monkey on my back. And for the next 6 years, I wasn't a drinker. I was born again into a Pentecostal church, just like this. And from the age of 16 till many, many years later, decades later, I never touched a drop of alcohol because we didn't drink. But suddenly, when I found myself in my study at night thinking, my goodness, how did that happen without me knowing? I blamed myself. And there's a lot of that guilt around in this world, in this country and in this world. And all I could do to dull the pain, because I wasn't a dope smoker. I tried weed once and it just gave me a headache, and I thought, nah, not doing that. But I actually fancied red wine, because I had a few at a few parties and stuff. And I would stop on the way home. I was still trying to function in my role as a documentary maker. For years I went on. But I'd stop at the liquor store on the way. My family were barely aware of what was happening because I was a high-functioning alcoholic. I didn't show the effects. I just get sleepy and go to sleep. But in order to sleep, I needed to drink. So I drank and I drank and I drank, and it progressed from that to bourbon. And then on the way to work, I would pick up a 10-pack of 7% vodka mixers, and I'd drink a couple before I got to the office. Slip away and have a sleep in the middle of the day. And I felt I had no control over that. Actually, I did. I could have made better choices. But, you know, I wanted the noise in my head, the voices in my head that accused me, I wanted them to stop. And so I drank, and, you know, suddenly my liver collapsed. I got sober 2 months before that because I thought, stuff this, I don't want to be a drunk, I don't want to be an alcoholic, but it was too late. I was in dreadful shape, and I did huge damage to myself and to my family, which is still having repercussions to this day. Somebody said to me the other day, somebody said alcohol is a bitch mistress. You know, she will tell you that the answer is in a bottle or a glass, but it scarcely ever is.